The Premier League is back and it's the weekend again. And a lot of matches are going to play as usual after 2 weeks of international break. Finally, a lot of people can stay glued on the weekends to watch their favorite team play in the EPL. So to start with, we'll be having Newcastle to play West Ham. Bournemouth would be playing Everton. Chelsea would lock horns with Burnley. Nottingham Forest will be playing Crystal Palace. Sheffield will be at home to Fulham. Tottenham is at home to Luton Town. That match is going to be a very tough one too. And Aston Villa are at home to Wolves, while Brentford are at home to Manchester United. That is on Saturday. On Sunday, Liverpool are going to be playing Brighton, while Man City will be at home to Arsenal. So these are the matches that are going to play in the EPL. And, it's the first time after the international break that the teams are going to be playing. But most importantly, the highlights of that weekend would be, the match between Man City and Arsenal, one in which a lot of football fanatics are tipping that Arsenal should be able to win. Yes, of course, people like me. But that's going to be a decider. A lot of people are actually contemplating, a lot of people are debating that that match is going to decide which of these teams would actually lift the EPL between Man City or Arsenal. So if Arsenal does win that match away from home, somehow miraculously, if they're able to win the match, they are on 64 points on first position, tied on the same points with goal difference with Liverpool in second. It's going to take them to 67 points, I beg your pardon. And it means that Man City, if they lose that match, will still retain third place on 63 points. But if Man City were to win at home, which, might possibly happen because they are, champions of EPL for a reason and champions of the world for a reason. If eventually they win, they're going to, move probably to the second position, regardless of what Liverpool and Brighton play before them. So that's going to be a very great test for Arsenal FC. A lot of football fanatics, football lovers have been talking about this match, and a lot of people think if Arsenal were to prove a lot of doubters wrong, if Arsenal is to actually make people feel they're not a bottling FC like people actually think they are, this is a match that they need to make a statement. It was Brentford before the international game where Arsenal were lucky to have, won the game 2-1 at home, courtesy of a 88-minute header from Kai Havertz, and that actually made them top the table before going into the international break. So, Arsenal fans, do you think you've got all it takes to actually go to Etihad and produce a performance that you produced in the first half of the season, the first leg of the EPL? Then slide into the comment section and tell us your prediction for that match. But I'm going to start by telling you that Arsenal are going to win that match, 1-2 away, 2-1 away. And I'm saying probably Liverpool playing a draw at home to Brighton, and Arsenal are going to retain the EPL. What do you think? Slide into the comment section and tell us your opinion. Chelsea has been struggling of late. They bounce back after a match and they struggle again, and they are going to be at home to Burnley. This is a match that a lot of, football fanatics, most especially Chelsea fans, will be expecting the Chelsea players to win comfortably without any hitches. But of course, Vincent Kompany is a very good coach. He's had a very good setup for this Burnley side. They've always known how to attack. They are not shy to attack. They are not shy to defend, and they always cause problem, with set pieces. And they have, exceptional players who can actually run behind defenders. Players like Kelly Oshaw, that could actually prove a nuisance for any opposition. But that's a match that, Chelsea should be able to win, especially at Stamford Bridge at home. And Man United are going to be playing away to Brentford. That's, a difficult one for Manchester United as well. But all things being equal, it's a match that we're expecting Man United to win as well, given the fact that they have most of their players back. And, there's this news that Lisandro Martinez could play as early as possible to feature in that match as well, which is going to be a very good morale booster for Man United, because that defense, especially the central defense, has always been an issue for Man United. But moving forward in the midfield, they've always had Casemiro, he's back and he's fit. Kobe Mino is back and fit. Bruno Fernandes is there. Scott McTominay is there. Ericsson is there. Almost everybody in the midfield is available for Man United. We've not heard of any injuries to any Man United player, moving into the international break and after international break. So I think that's a match that Man United needs to win. And I'm predicting Man United to win that match 2-0 away from home. So Man United fans, tell us your prediction for that match. And, you stand a chance to win a very lovely prize with us at Touchline Insights. So I remain your host, Abdul. This is Touchline Insights. I'll see you on the next episode of Touchline Insight videos, where we're going to be talking about the post-match analysis of how these EPL teams actually fared over the weekend. But until then, stay blessed.